It's your boy Girl here, back another video, and today I got a special video, guys, man. Today we're gonna be revisiting LF Perfect Form Cell. Now, I don't know, I just want to revisit him. With someone that has a similar gauge thing, got some Ultra Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku. I kind of want to revisit someone that had a slower gauge. Basically, Kaioken Goku can reveal his gauge a lot faster, but he can do it repeatedly as many times as possible. While Cell, you just need to do it one time and he gets all these crazy buffs. So I just wanted to check him out because Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku and him has the same gauge, and one of the biggest problems I always had with Cell was because his gauge was just too long to fill up. And with Kaioken Goku, I was able to get better with my charge steps on my strike cards. So I was like, you know what, bro, let me just revisit Cell. Cause I remember every time I used to use him and I used to do my charge steps with my strike cards, it wouldn't work. Like I always drop combo and then it'll always be bad. So he has some really good things about him. Permanent card draw speed, extra damage to Saiyans and hybrids. He also has the revival. He also has a sense for killing revival units. When he gets his gauge, extra ult damage, extra he heals, he gets extra damage inflicted buffs, key recovery, all that stuff. And we're gonna be rocking him on the Androids team just to be a little bit different instead of rocking him on Regen. So yeah, without further ado, let's get on with the matches. So first match, facing up against Mono Purple. So you still see Mono Purple to this day, right? So I'll start off with Blue 21. I go to Cell, and what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get his gauge. You know, that's what I'm trying to do. So he goes to Super Vegeta and he pops the blue card, so I don't want Cell to take that damage, so I'm going to 17. So we blast match him right there so he doesn't get the combo going, but he does PB me right there so he gets the combo anyways. And right now I'm just trying to get another priority so I could switch into Cell, but he pops the blue card so he's able to just sidestep, but he doesn't attack with the blue card, which I was surprised that he didn't do. So I just popped the blue card with 18 because I had a feeling that he was gonna go to Super Vegeta for the strike. So PV him right there, and then I believe I popped the main ability with her because she does get a green card and refreshes your whole hand by four cards, right? So I go with the strike card right there, combo drop as well, and then I go to Cell, trying to charge step as much as possible so I can fill up that gauge, bro. And like when I be looking at his gauge compared to Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku, I'm like, bro, like this is taking forever. But I know that you need to do like 300 key to fill his up instead of Kaioken Goku is probably like a lot quicker than that. So I rise a rush because I just wanted just to get rid of somebody. I don't want this Vegeta providing support for Super Vegeta and Goku Vegeta. So I was just like, you know what, bro, if I do kill him, he's going to destroy one of my Dragon Balls, and I just don't want him to gain priority one more time for him to use his rush before mine. So I was just like, you know what, let me just get this 3v2 situation here, and I could just kind of just deal with Super Vegeta and what's his name, and Goku Vegeta. So I popped the blue card there just to get rid of his Vanish. And he is, you know, chaining his cards with Super Vegeta, card draw speed and everything. So I get rid of blue 18 because he does have two purples. I know he can go to Vegeta side and do extra damage to yellows, but I do want 17 to deal with Super Vegeta because Super Vegeta is still a really good unit, right? But we do guess him right there, which was kind of unfortunate, but you know, that's just how the game is. I get guessed too, so I honestly didn't feel bad about that. I popped the green card just to refresh my hands once again, and I go with the strike card, and then I believe I just go to Cell right here for the strike, and he switches to Goku Vegeta. So I'm just, like I said, charge stepping, trying to fill up my gauge as possible, as fast as possible. And I believe I'm almost there. I'm like literally almost there to get his gauge up. I think I do this one last charge step, but I didn't get the card right there, so I couldn't even take advantage of it. So he does tackle me and he does PV me, so I'm taking his damage with Cell. And that's one thing I'm curious with Cell is like, it's like you want to charge his gauge up really fast, but if you're not taking no damage, like you're missing out on the 20 health that he gains from when you fill up his gauge. But he does heal as well off his main ability as well, but you're just missing out on an extra 20 health gain right there. So it's one of those things where you definitely want to attack, you definitely want to, what's his name, you definitely want to charge his key up first. But if you're not getting hit with him, then you're not going to take advantage of him healing that extra 20 health. See, like I popped my gauge with him, but then I literally just took a ton of damage right after that, which I was like, dang, like I wish I could have just filled up my gauge after I took the damage. So this is weird. This is weird, but I'm glad that I'm starting to get better with the strike card, the strike charge stuff, because that helps me. That just helps you getting to the gauge faster. So I popped the main ability there. I did combo drop, but I thought that he wasn't gonna really play right there. Kind of just let me get the LF off. But I do sidestep, bait out his vanish, and then we do get the dub with Cell. So yeah, he did really good, bro. You know, extra damage to Sans, cardio speed. Every time he faces a new enemy, he does get ki, which is really nice. So that's one thing that he has that Rose does not have, is like getting ki on entry every time he faces a new enemy. I believe he gets extra damage too every time he faces a new enemy. So next match, facing up against the double Ultra Boys and Gogeta 4. So he starts out with G4, which I actually appreciate, because now I could just take out his 80% cover immediately, right? Like he didn't do his universe cover change as well. So I'll actually take that for him starting off with the Gogeta 4. So I'll go to Cell right there. I thought he was going to switch to like Kaioken Goku or Gogeta, so that's why I swapped to Cell to combo drop, but did not work out for me. So Kaioken Goku doing his thing, bro. Look how much damage he's doing. So I have to instantly switch to 17 right here, because I don't want Cell to die. This is his showcase. I'm trying to showcase him as best as possible. So he bounced the green card. I'm just not trying to get PV, so I just blast match him right here so he doesn't get priority. And then I take, I kind of change up my timing a little bit. So then I go and stay with 17, but he universe cover change with G4, so he needs one more cover change. So I sidestep there, waiting for him to sidestep perfect. And then I'm doing my extra damage with Cell. I'm trying to do my charge steps. He goes to Ultra Gogeta. If he pops the blue card, I have green 18 on standby, so I'm not too worried. But we do attack instantly instead of, you know, waiting out this time. And I'm like, you know what, bro, let me just pop my rush. Either way, if I kill Ultra Gogeta or the Kaioken Goku, it's gonna be perfect, because Gogeta 4 timer count is not done. And even when he has the -5 with Ultra Gogeta, when he gets rushed, he wasn't gonna be back in time. So I was like, I'm taking one of your Ultras, bro. I'm taking one of them. So I'm glad he actually he let me kill Kaioken Goku than the Ultra Vegeta. I think Kaioken Goku is more deadlier. I think he's the better unit. So I would definitely take him, getting rid of him instead of the Gogeta. So that was really nice. So yeah, you guys see my little alarm there, right there, my fault. So he attacks me, plays with the tackle, so I just strike class him in the middle, and I believe, do we win this? I believe we do win this. Yeah, we definitely do win this. So I'm just taking advantage of 17 right here, go up, pop the blast card, and I believe I go up and pop the blue card with Cell, just to show off his blue card animation dash forward. Pretty nice, you know, pretty nice. So I popped the main ability just to see if he was gonna play aggressive, and I believe eventually I tackle him here. And I think I sidestep immediately because he sees me tackling him. So then I'm just waiting for him to sidestep one more time. And I got him there, so I go with the blast card. And I'm trying to get the LF off. But Buddy forfeits, does not want Cell. You know, you don't really see Cell LF like that, and he just forfeits. So like, you know, I had to just take what I can and did with Cell. But Cell did his thing. But these two other matches, I feel like he definitely performed a lot better, especially this match. This match, he actually does pretty good. So facing up against Ultra Vegeta, Bardock, and Super Saiyan 3 Green Goku, which was interesting. So he attacks immediately. I pop the green card with 17, destroy some of his hands. I go to Cell, and then I attack there. I have to wait a little bit longer so I can vanish him, PV him right there. So he goes to Bardock. And right here, look how fast that I get my gauge. Since I have a lot of blast cards in my hands, I can charge step longer, and that means I can get ki. Like, I get more ki. When you do a charge step with the blast cards, you get more ki than strike. So look how quick I get my gauge. I basically get my gauge after that one combo, which is really nice right there. And that's because of the blast cards. So he's a strike-based unit, but he has such a long gauge to get. Like, he's a strike-based unit, but blast, when you charge stuff with your blast, you get more ki. So it's like, it's so weird. Like, you want to build him on a strike-based team, but when you do a charge step with your strike card, it's less, you get less ki from it. So it's just weird. It's just weird. Like, his whole gauge thing is weird. If he was a blast-based unit and he had like that long, like that 300 ki you need to fulfill, it would be a lot easier to achieve, because he can, the charge stepping with the blast, you get more ki from it, and you get his what's the name a lot quicker. Like you guys seen there, I had like 3 blast cards right there, and I was able to get his ki thing really quick. So I go to Cell right here, I pop the strike card, and look what he does to this Super Saiyan 3 Goku, bro. He literally just incinerates him. Like, who is Super Saiyan 3 Goku? Like, Like no one uses this guy like that anymore. It's crazy how he used to be a Z tier unit, but then he just got incinerated by Cell right there. So I absolutely take it. So we do win the match against Bardock. Right now, I'm trying to get Bardock down and pop his first life before I rush him. So I popped the blue card thinking that was going to kill him, but it doesn't. So I go here, I pop the green card. I see him attacking me. I should have sidestepped with 18, but I was just like, you know, bro, let me just rise and rush him, because if I do sidestep, he can still gain priority. He might PV me there, so let me just pop his first life and not have him get so much insane value off that sliver of health on his first life, and let me just get him to his second life. And I'd rather have that than me taking the risk of trying to get priority once again. So yeah, we do pop his first life. He's still here, barely living, right? So I go with the blast cards here, and we do kill the Bardock right here, but I'm still locked in because I killed Bardock, and then Gogeta, when he loses an ally, he locks you in twice. So I could have even escaped with 18 if I wanted to. I did see the green card there, but he already popped the rush before that. So 18 has to just die right there. 18 did really good, but I really think 18 did really slept on a free-to-play unit. Extra damage to Saiyans. She nullifies his purple. She gives Ki. She gets her Vanish Gauge back with a green card. So now here, I just stay in with Cell. I got my gauge full up. Look at the damage he's doing, bro. Pretty solid damage, not gonna lie. And then I just popped the Oak card, and this guy lets me get the LF, which I salute to him, bro, because you just don't see Cell's LF. So I'm glad that you guys get to see his LF once again. His LF though, I think it's all right, bro. I just feel like the finishing blow, like I know it's the Solar Kamehameha, but I don't know. I just feel like it's definitely not one of the cleanest ones. I just feel like there's definitely his probably is like in the middle, not gonna lie. Like I don't know, like I did like him like where he sizzles all the way up to the top and then like he knocks you down, but the ending like is kind of like you know what I'm saying? But I'm glad I was able to get it. But I like his wind screen when he's like doing this, bro. I think that's pretty clean, not gonna lie. So Cell did his thing. He definitely did his thing in this match. And then last match we are facing against what we're facing, just a PO team. So we're not gonna be facing the best teams right here because it's the start of PvP. So granted, we're not gonna be facing like all the 14-star units because it's the start of PvP. So I'm not gonna play PvP that long trying to find crazy matches. So right here, this last match, I just want Cell to ball out. I just want him to show as much damage as possible. I'm not trying to use my rush. I want him to just do it, like bring in Cell and just show out how much damage he does. So this is against Yellow Rose. You know, he's not maxed out, so he's not gonna have the max out stats to Yellow Rose. So he attacks me right here. I wait for him to sidestep. I pop the green card. I missed there, sadly. I do like Cell's green card that he does get his Vanish Gauge back. He does fill up his gauge, and then he also reduces enemy Ki. I think that's really nice. But you gotta land it though, sadly. It's not on activation, you gotta land it on hit. So right here, I'm not trying to get PV by the Broly. That's why I'm kind of waiting a little bit. I popped the green card there just to see what he's doing. I sidestep immediately. I was able to PV him, and then I just go back to Cell. And I go to charge stuff, bro, just trying to get my gauge as quickly as possible. And I'm glad he went to Yellow Rose so I can get my gauge. I believe we're like really close. I think we get it right here after I pop this green card, so I can just reduce his Ki and everything, so he doesn't have he don't really like play aggressive instantly, so I can fill up my gauge, my cards, and I'm able to start another combo. So I get him there, PV him, and now I don't have to charge stuff anymore. I can just do regular side stuff off my strike cards, which is nice because I already filled up my gauge. There's no point in charge stepping, right? So I'm able to sidestep Broly. Like he basically just took Broly down like one combo, bro. Like him getting his gauge is really nice. So if this Cell does get a plat, I wonder what they would do for slot 3. I really feel like they get really creative with the slot 3s, most likely. Maybe something like increase like just increase to like his gauge, like increase your gauge recovery. Like if they have something like that, like 100% gauge recovery, something like that, that would be pretty dope, bro. I'm not gonna lie, because just getting him to his gauge is like that's like half of his kit right there, like half of his utility. Damage inflicted buffs, like all ultimate damage, 50 ultimate damage. Like if you don't get to that gauge, bro, like you're missing out on so much utility off the Cell. So I wonder what they're gonna do if he does get a plat. We do pop the ult here, and we do get the LF off. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Cell is definitely pretty solid. It's just the gauge, bro. He's a strike-based unit with such a long gauge to refill, and you want to charge step with him instead of side step because you're not gaining ki like that. So I just feel like for that gauge, he should have been a blast-based unit. If I feel like it would have been easier for him to fulfill, but he's a strike-based, and you want to charge step. You're not getting as much ki from charge stepping. So hope you guys enjoyed. Cell definitely did his thing. It's interesting just to re-rock him again. I definitely got better with my strike charge steps, and hope you guys enjoy. Like, comment, subscribe, and more drill, man. And I'm out. Peace.